What I'm about to tell you today could be true, or it could be a lie. But if you hear this at night, especially at exactly 12 o'clock, there's a chance you might start seeing it too. And yes, there's something I want to say. Sorry, I should have told you this story earlier, but I was too scared to speak. Maybe I wanted you to stay safe, but now it's already too late. Everything began that night when I was walking alone on a deserted road at exactly midnight. The air was completely still. No dogs barking, no people in sight, just a strange silence. So loud it felt like it was tearing my ears apart. I took out my phone to check the time. And then I saw her, standing at the corner of the road. A girl, dressed in white. Her hair was so long it touched the ground. At first I thought she was just a normal person, maybe someone waiting there. But the moment I looked more closely, my heart nearly stopped. She wasn't moving at all, completely still, like us. Her head was bent down, and her hair covered her entire face. I stopped. Without thinking, I softly said, "Hello." The instant the word left my mouth, I felt a cold rush of air against the back of my neck. And then my phone screen began to blink. The time stayed frozen. The seconds weren't moving at all. I thought maybe my phone had frozen. I turned around and the girl was gone. There was nothing left except the long, empty silence of the road. I tried to convince myself that my mind was playing tricks on me. But from the very next day, strange things started happening. At night, I began hearing scratching sounds at my door. At first, I ignored it, thinking it was probably a cat. But on the second night, when I woke up, there were wet footprints on the floor. And the worst part was the footprints led straight into my bedroom. I was in shock. I hadn't seen anyone enter the house. The door was still locked, and yet the marks were there. That night, I tried to stay awake. At exactly 12 o'clock, the lights flickered slightly, and I heard it clearly, a girl's laugh. Soft, broken, as if something were stuck in her throat. I grabbed my flashlight and looked toward the corner of my room. A white shadow was standing there. Its head hung low, hair covering its face, water dripping from its feet. I froze. Even my breathing stopped. She slowly lifted her head, and all I can say is, the face I saw was not human. Her eyes were completely black. Her mouth looked torn, as if someone had sewn it shut. And when she laughed again, that sound went straight through me. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. When I woke up the next morning, I thought maybe it had all been a terrible nightmare. But when I went into the bathroom, I saw something written on the mirror. "You have seen me. Now, I will always stay with you." It was written with drops of water. Water was dripping down the mirror, as if someone had just written it with wet hands. After that day, my life was never normal again. No matter where I am, at exactly 12 at night, I see that girl. Sometimes at the corner of a road, sometimes in the corner of my room, sometimes right beside my bed. She just sits there, staring at me. And sometimes she smiles silently. One day, I gathered the courage to shut my eyes and say, "Please go away." When I opened them, she was right in front of me, so close that her breath brushed against my neck. From that day on, I understood there was no way left to escape. I'm telling you this so you never try to contact her. Forgive me. I should have warned you earlier, because now, at midnight, you might start seeing something too. In your phone's reflection, in the corner of your room, under your bed. And when you think you're safe, remember this. Her face is the last thing a human ever sees. So if you just looked behind you, She might already be watching.